What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I guess it's time to test out the new GoPro. But yeah, hopefully this is the last update on the copper Bullion bars. I finally got home from work a little early. Yesterday I was going to attempt it, but yeah, I left the house at like 4:30 in the morning, got home, and then immediately one of the tenants' car broke down, wanted my help. So I shot over and helped him out. Then came home and I had to install a new heating element in the dryer because they burnt it out, so my laundry's just like hanging off of stuff. And on top of that, this went for like 8 days. So it was like clear across the halfway point. So it was a nightmare getting them out, and the crystals were breaking off, hitting the bottom. But it was a 6.5 pounds I got pure crystal last night off of those two wires. Pretty decent haul, I must say. But yeah, these bars are almost done. They're almost fully dissolved, so that means this weekend I need to pump the fluids out, change the bars, keep those going. It's becoming a little difficult to keep on top of this and bars and everything else I have going on. So I think once this first run of bars is done, I'm definitely gonna it's gonna be a little pause for a little while. I will keep this going though, and at least start stockpiling the crystal ready to go. But other than that, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to take a break on the bar side. I went to the shop last Sunday, and yeah, the grinding and sanding took a lot longer than I was expecting. I was there for 5.5 hours Sunday morning, and this is what I got done. Not even half of them. So I'm hoping this Sunday I can go back, finish the rest, and maybe get a couple of crates built so I can sell like a few 4-packs. You know what I mean? Which I think would be cool. Like a nice wooden mahogany box with some nice copper bars in it. That would be sweet. The stamping actually was probably the easiest part. I mean, they're not machine perfect or anything, right? So some of the stamps are like a little crooked here or there, or slightly off. But I mean, generally speaking, those look really freaking good. Yeah, I put pencil lines, stamped the logo center, then CU up there, 3 9s, and then bar number. Pretty cool. But yeah, the grinding sanding took a lot longer than I was expecting. I did diamond wheel, 40 grit flap disc, then 120, and then I jumped up to 320. I'm hoping that the polisher will take it from there. That's the goal. But we're gonna find that out right now. Yikes. Another like 3 hours ish. It's like 8 o'clock right now. I just cleaned up, took a shower, ate dinner real quick, but I had fur balls all over the floor. Not my cat either, from the polisher. Made a little bit of a mess, but vacuumed it up. Next time I think I'm gonna put the bars in the freezer for like 10 or 15 minutes just to cool them down, because they get hot, really hot from the polishing, and that you can just feel them heating up. And I don't want to risk putting them under water to cool them down, because I don't want to risk putting moisture in the vacuum sealed bags. So I think the isopropyl is the right way to go. So I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. But I got well, technically 5 completely done. This one's for my sister, which I'm gonna drop off tomorrow while we're over there. But yeah, dude, for the first run of bars, I am extremely happy with these. But yeah, this one is for my sister tomorrow, and this one is for my other sister next time I see her. But the rest of these will all be for sale. These ones, I cleaned them. They're gonna need to be cleaned again because I'm touching them with my hands. But I like to give them one last glance. Sometimes there's a little spot that needs to be really worked out with the polisher, and then clean, vacuum seal, good to go. But yeah, sometimes, I don't know, I'm a little ambitious. I thought I would have this all done this week. I still don't know if we're gonna have it done this week, but I saw a little opportunity to take a sick day tomorrow from work because I finished everything I needed to do. All the plumbing is done. So we really don't need 3 of us scratching our butts at the job tomorrow. So I'm going to have the other guys kind of do the drywall and the plywood, put, on the floor. I haven't taken any sick days this year yet. So yeah, I'm going to take one tomorrow. And we're going to shoot over to the shop because I have about the same number of bars that I have on top of my safe right there. About that many. Just sitting at the shop waiting to be grinded, sanded, and then hopefully we can have time to build the mahogany boxes as well while we're there. Alright guys, right on schedule. We're here at the shop. Oh, the butt crack of dawn. Yeah, I even skipped coffee and breakfast. We're just gonna get right to it. Make some more of these and get out of here. That's the goal. It's very nice out this morning though. Yeah, let's get busy. Alright guys, here we are in the shop. I just jumped right in, man. Trying to get this done. So yeah, I won't be doing too much recording here because I just wanna bang this out and get out of here. You know what I mean? Get back home. Got a lot of stuff to do there, and then we can start stamping and just kind of finish this stuff. But I was wondering, why it took me so long last time. It took me 5 hours. Like, I remember it didn't take this much time before. So I went back in my own YouTube channel searching to see what I did before, because I was like confused. I'm like, why do I have this big giant thing of 60 grit? And why did it take me so long last time? Because last time I went diamond wheel to get the bulk. Then I went with 40 grit flat disc on a grinder, which I just figured out you don't even need the diamond wheel. If you use a big Makita like this, a big angle grinder, the beast, it's got so much power that the 40 grit flap disc can pretty much get out everything you need. So it saves an entire step. You know what I mean? So I'm shaving time off already. But then last time I went 120 after 40 and then to 320. Right? And it took me forever. And when you're using the 120, I mean, you're sitting there and you're working it. And the bar just gets so hot, you have to cool it off and grab it for one. And yeah, so I went back on my YouTube channel. I figured out exactly what it was. So I did a bunch of tests to figure out how to get from a rough copper bar to polish in the least amount of steps. And I figured out that I liked the 40 grit flap disc with that big grinder. And then basically I liked 100 grit sandpaper, but as soon as you use the sandpaper on metal, it kind of wears out and moves up. It moves up a couple of grits. So if you use 100 grit, as soon as you start sanding the metal, it starts turning into like 120 grit, 150 grit, stuff like that, right? And here's a huge pack of 60. So when you use 60, after the 40, as soon as you start using it, it starts acting more like 100 grit. So I did a little test real quick. I just hit a bar with 60, then I hit it with 320, and it was perfect. And it took a lot less time. So that's the goal. I want to yeah, just try to get this done as fast as possible. But yeah, obviously this diamond wheel is still necessary if you have really, really deep stuff. It is easier to just use that real quick. But yeah, I already 40 gridded all of these with the grinder. Took me about an hour. And now I'm gonna go through and I'm just kind of doing one at a time, putting it back so I don't mix them up, right? And then I'm gonna go through with 60, then I'm gonna go through with 320, and then hopefully we can make some wooden boxes or crates. I mean, look at that. Check this out. Yeah. A little poly on that. A nice mahogany box, you know, with 4 bars in it, or maybe walnut. I got some walnut down there too. Well, another 5.5 hours of work, but it's all coming together. This is exactly what I pictured in my head. It's a copper pallet, dude. How cool is that? So it literally has the little the pallet things on the bottom. We've got one out of mahogany and one out of walnut. Then when the plastic's on these and they're all finished, that'll help kind of fill in the gaps. Probably put bubble wrap or some kind of packing on top, and then just tack this on 2 short pins so that somebody can just rip this off. The nails will stay in this, not in this, and you can just throw that away and you're left with this cool rustic wooden copper thing. Nice little conversation piece for the you know, the living room table or something. Pretty cool. So I was gonna poly, but I kind of like the you know, the palette look. So if I poly it, it's gonna look like I was trying to make it look good. And then there's gonna be nail holes, and yeah, it's just not gonna look good, I don't think. And it's not gonna be out in the sun, so you don't have to worry about the wood, like, you know, graying or anything. So I think I will just quickly knock the edges down. You know what I mean? Just so no one gets a splinter or anything. Just get all the splinters off. And that's it. So we are done here. So let's get the hell out of here. All right, guys, we're home, and I'm gonna roll straight into stamping now, because it's gonna be noisy, but it is, like, you know, in the middle of a work day, so people should be at work. You know what I mean? But the car's home. Like, unbelievable, man. And they wonder why they can't pay their bills. Or the rent, for that matter. And they have kids, which is sad. They're really, really sad. Their bill strategy, though, I must say, is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Just don't get them out of the mailbox, and then you don't have bills. Dude, why didn't I think of that? That's really smart. I'll give credit where credit's due, and God, that is a great idea. So yeah, I like to do it right here, right over the leg of the table, like literally right over the leg. And I put on this rubber mat, and then I have this little 9-foot DeWalt tape measure. It's nice and small, so the hook is small, so you can really, you know, get on there, measure it out. I kind of have it this way, Then I go 5/8 up, 5/8 down. You know, CU up here, logo, 3 9s, and then I center the bar number in between the 3 9s and the bottom of the bar. And that's it. Boom. Look at that. You know what? I have so much other stuff to do, but it's because this stuff's consuming a lot of my free time. I just want to get it done. Like, I'm over it. You know what I mean? I want to get this done. So we're gonna go set up the polisher out in the back. I'm gonna bring 4 bars out at a time, polish them, bring them back in. Rinse and repeat until all of these are done. All right, guys, we've been running hard today. Got up at 4:30 a.m. It's almost 4:30 in the afternoon. Just took a quick shower because, look at that. I'm breaking out, dude. Both my arms, my neck. Whatever's in that polish really does not like me. But I can smell the finish line. We are so close. And I'd love to meet my goal and just be done with this. The first run for this week. Then I can get back to like doing my dishes and stuff, you know what I mean? And the copper in there, that's already, that stuff is gonna be ready tomorrow to change the bars, clean the fluids. So I'm kinda, yeah, I'm over this for a little while. I think I'm gonna just build up crystal for a bit. And then once I'm done with the crystal, then I'll start making more of these. But for now, I just wanted to get the first run out. So now we have to clean them with white gloves on, isopropyl, get all the stuff and oils from my fingers off, wipe them down, and vacuum seal. Which this had a little bit of a learning curve too. Because I was going so fast yesterday, I didn't realize that when you seal the edge of the bag, it tells you when it's done. But if you just pop it open as soon as it's done, it doesn't seal. So you have to leave it for like 5 extra seconds after it says it's done. And then pop the lid. And you have to visually inspect to make sure that you actually did get a good seal. So we're gonna work on just getting these done. I already sanded the edges on these, broke the edges. Nice and soft. And yeah, hopefully by the end of the week, which is tomorrow. All right, guys, months. I'm talking 2.5 months of you know, messing around with this copper stuff to get to the finish line, and we're here. We are here. It's almost 6 o'clock. So I put in a solid 12 hours today. I just realized I didn't have breakfast, coffee, lunch, none of it. I am starving right now. But I just wanted to power through, you know, the first run of bars because I have like a list of crap just building up in the background. But here's the finished product. I am extremely happy with this. So we got 31 bars. 2 of them went to my sisters. So as of right now, we have 21 singular bars. And I have 2 crates of 4. One in mahogany, one in walnut. Alright guys, so I'm not going to start a store or do the QR codes. Not yet. I think I'm going to hold off on that for now because I did some math and I based it off $25 per bar and I'd be somewhere around 15 bucks an hour, which is terrible. Terrible. But it was the first run and I had issues that I think I can improve and make things better. But I think for now I'm going to exclusively sell these through my YouTube channel, just for now. All the YouTube videos are there. They're out there. So you can see the whole process anyway. And probably a lot of you already have. But I feel like this is what's going to sell right here. If anything sells, it's going to be these. Either this or this. Walnut or mahogany with 4 nice copper bars in it. Very, very expensive wood. Both of these. The mahogany has a strong scent to it though as well. The walnut doesn't have as strong as a scent. Yeah, definitely this mahogany. Oh yeah, you can smell that wood. It smells nice. But it's a nice brownish coppery color. I mean, how cool would this look sitting on someone's like mantle or like coffee table or whatever? You know what I mean?
Like, that is so cool. So freaking cool. And you can take the thing off the top, pull the nails out, tack it to the bottom, and it would kind of cock it up a little bit, more like a display piece. Tell him, Duke. Yeah, he says that these are going to sell for $100 even. Plus $18.60, I believe, for shipping anywhere in the United States. So these will be $100, $118.60 shipped to your door as long as you're in the United States, not in Europe. Europe is going to be a lot more in shipping. Probably closer to $200 last time I checked. But I feel like these are going to, if anything sells, it's going to be these, right? Because you're getting this nice mahogany, $25 a bar. And the shipping is a lot less if you were to buy 4 versus 1 at a time. But maybe there's people out there that aren't into all that and they just like to support the channel and maybe get 1 bar out of it. You can do that as well. There'll be $27 per bar plus $10.40 for shipping anywhere in the United States. So $37.40 shipped to your door. 1 single bar. And I'll leave my email in the description. If anybody's interested, just email me and we'll figure it out. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, all acceptable. We'll figure it out there on the email. And basically the way I did this last time is as soon as I had your phone number, your shipping address, and the payment, I knew you were serious. So then I'll text you right away so you have my phone number, so you have a way of contacting me immediately if there's an issue. And yeah, all I ask is that you let me know when you get it, let me know you're happy, and then we're good. And don't blow me up. Don't blow me up. But other than that, guys, that is it. Make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up. See you in the next one.